Gene Siskel and Roger Ebert were two Chicago-based movie critics of the 1970s, 80s, and 90s. They had a weekly TV show, which changed its name several times, in which they would review the latest movies. They would either vote thumbs up or thumbs down. These two were widely considered the best movie critics ever. Many people just make the assumption that these two agreed and voted two thumbs up, the movie must be good. Or if they both voted thumbs down, the movie must be bad. I used to love to watch the show. I often found it fascinating to watch them discuss movies and debate their opinions. Sadly, both these two are now deceased. Now, I have a great amount of respect for both of them as movie critics, and I don't like to talk badly about people who are no longer here to defend themselves. However, I would just like to say that when I now look back at how they reviewed a movie the week it came out, and then think about how that same movie is held up with time, a lot of the ways they voted on movies might surprise you. Now, let's remember these are only opinions of movies, and let's also remember that these two had to see a movie and review it in less than a week. So we don't know how their opinions might have changed if they got to watch the same movie a second time years later. Nevertheless, in this video I want to list some various films in which you may be surprised how Gene Siskel voted. So let me get started. Siskel voted thumbs up for Batman Returns, Batman Forever, Rocky IV, Rocky V, and Star Trek III: The Search for Spock. But what might surprise you more is the list of movies Siskel voted thumbs down for. That includes Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, Back to the Future Part 2, Edward Scissorhands, Beetlejuice, Terminator, Casino, Independence Day, Neverending Story, Aliens, Grumpy Old Men and its sequel Grumpier Old Men, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, Home Alone, Beverly Hills Cop, Ghostbusters 2, Scream, The Crow, Hocus Pocus, Jumanji, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Chaplin, Predator, Weird Science, and Overboard. Okay? So just think about how Siskel voted for these movies during the week of their release, and then think about how these movies have held up with time. Again, I'm not trying to say Siskel was a stupid person. I think he was very intelligent. I'm just trying to make two basic points. My first point is that we often see a movie for the first time and don't fully notice everything the movie has to offer. Or perhaps our mood that day affects our opinion. Sometimes we see movies not as they are, but as we are. I got that line from somewhere else. And my second point is that nobody's opinion of a movie is a statute statement of whether the movie is good or bad. Perhaps Siskel's opinions of the movies listed above still would not change if he was around today. Perhaps he would continue to disagree with most people. And no matter how many people disagree with him, Siskel, like everyone else, is always entitled to his own opinion. Okay? So that's the way I see it. I hope you found this interesting. And if enough viewers leave comments below requesting another video on some of Roger Ebert's reviews that might surprise you, I'll surely make one. But for now, please leave your comments about this video below, and please hit subscribe. Thank you.